Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the Anderson Athletic Center. You're looking at Tisch Levels Court on the campus of Kalamazoo College for this evening's MIAA women's basketball matchup featuring the Hornets of Kalamazoo College and the number 6 ranked Flying Dutch of Hope College. Good afternoon again. My name is Zach Metz. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups. First up for Hope College, coached by their 28th year head coach, Brian Morehouse, one of the best coaches in college basketball regardless of level. First up for the Dutch, a sophomore guard from Crystal Lake, Illinois, number 5, Carson Carlblum. A senior center from Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 10, Raven Jemison. A junior guard from Midland, Michigan, number 11, Jada Gardner. A sophomore guard from New Albany, Indiana, number 12, Keegan Kaiser. And a sophomore guard and forward from Byron Center, Michigan, number 25, Sydney Viss. Now the starters for Kalamazoo College, coached by their first-year head coach, Ryan Clark. A freshman forward from Portage, Michigan, number 12, Jordan Weesaw. A junior guard from Ann Arbor, Michigan, number 15, Jackie Brines. A freshman guard from Cedar, Michigan, number 21, Ruby Hogan. A senior forward from Otsego, Michigan, number 33, Kaylin Arlington. And a senior guard from East Lansing, Michigan, number 44, Sarah English. Earlier today, we caught up with Coach Clark about tonight's game. We'll bring you his thoughts on this game in just one moment. But for now, we are going to bring you the action of this game. Coming up in just a few minutes, we thank you all for tuning in to this evening's MIAA women's basketball matchup between the Hornets of Kalamazoo College and the Flying Dutch of Hope College.
Talking with Kalamazoo head coach Ryan Clark before this evening's matchup against Hope College. Coach, you guys coming off your first league win. What is kind of the confidence of the team like that for finally getting that little monkey off your back?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've really played well the last 2 games. We just didn't shoot it as well against Alvin as we did against St. Mary's, but they really came out and played well, really started to implement some of the things we wanted to do defensively, and that really got us going out in transition offensively. So looking to do that again today, slow Hope down a little bit in their transition game if we can. Try to get out ourselves a little bit, try to get some easy looks, but they're a challenge today, so we're going to try to bounce back here from the last time we faced them and get some momentum off our win.
You mentioned slow them down in transition. They do rank as one of the best teams, not just in the league, but in the country offensively. What are some of the other things you expect to do in the half court to slow them down?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to be really aggressive on all their cuts there. We got to retain their drives. They're really good in their dribble drives. Option hitting their kick-out threes, getting their looks off of that. So we really got to be able to retain, help them we can, and test and hope they miss a little bit tonight.
Something that has been a strength for you guys has been your free throw shooting. What are some of the things you guys have done to kind of work on that, continue to improve in that area, and how has that translated into the games?
Yeah, we do some sort of it every day. I think a lot of it for us is having that mental side of it, making sure we're putting ourselves in positions in practice where they're shooting when they're tight. And it's starting to pay dividends here. I think we're hoping ours are 1 and 2 in the league in terms of free throw shooting. So we're going to continue to be aggressive. That's part of our offensive game plan, trying to get to the line. So trying to get downhill, get there 20, 25 times like we were earlier in the season. We'll go a long way tonight if we can do that.
Appreciate the time, Coach. As always, good luck.
Thank you.
She was another mother figure to me and gave me the space to come to her whenever I needed. Our final MVP is Dr. Charlene Boyer-Lewis from the History Department, selected by Sarah England. Sarah selected Dr. Boyer-Lewis because she said, "She is the reason I chose to pursue a history major. I've never taken a class of hers I did not like. She loves what she does and it shows when she is teaching. She cares about her students, advocates for them, and generally wants them to succeed. She's just a great human." On behalf of the athletic department, thank you to all of our alumni and professors for being such a positive influence for our student athletes. Their work is greatly appreciated. Please join me in congratulating once more these 2 professors on their well-deserved MVP honor. This time we invite you to stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps and join Brenda here at center court as we honor our country with her singing of our national anthem.
Kenzie Murray, Brad Dustermars, and Andy McKellar are officials, as Paul, the PA guy, just said. Ready to get underway. Number 6, Hope, and Kalamazoo College. These two teams played once in Holland. All the way back on January 10th, Hope came away with a 109-42 victory. Kalamazoo in white, as always, at home. Their uniforms include the orange Shoulder striping, they got the letters and numbers in orange, outlined in black. Hope in their blue. Orange striping down the side around the collar. Letters and numbers in orange, outlined in white. Tip away, and the Dutch will control first possession. Here is their stud point guard, Jada Garner. They move it around quickly to Carson Carlblum. Carlblum backing down, kicks out. Sydney Viss thought about a three, got Weesaw in the air. Viss drives to the lane, no good with the right hand. Offensive rebound to Gardner. In some traffic in the lane, kick out Carlblum. They swing it around. Here's Viss. Carlblum with it, working on Hogan. Carlblum steps back in the mid-range, gives it up. Viss enters inside to Raven Jemison. Jemison backing around on Kalen Arlington. Steps through to the right and scores. That'll make it Dutch 2, Hornets 0. Here comes Ruby Hogan the other way for Kalamazoo. She controls most possessions as the freshman point guard. Hogan in some traffic on the wing, guarded by Gardner, and nearly turned it over, saved by Jackie Bryant. Hogan now driving baseline, flips it up with the left, no good. Rebound Gardner, Dutch the other way. A team that loves to play in transition, outrunning. Gardner handling through the lane, now swings it to the corner to Viss. Viss gets an open three, that's good. Hope 5, Kalamazoo 0. Sydney Viss comes in scoring 11.8 a game to lead Hope. She's a 34% three-point shooter. Here is Hogan on the wing. Gives up to Jordan Weesaw. They move to Jackie Brines on the left wing. Brines to Hogan. Hogan on the wing working on Gardner. Tries to drive. Kicks it out Jordan Weesaw. Weesaw pump fakes. Drives baseline. Baseline steps through. Flips it up. No good. Missed everything. Rebound to Carlblum. Dutchman running the other way again. Here's Garner. Garner stops at the mid-range. Now gives up Carlblum. Pump fake. Starts to drive. Now stops. Works around a screen from Jemison. Steps back a long two. That's no good. Hogan the rebound for Kalamazoo. Hornets working in transition. Their own. Jackie Brines into the slot. Goes into the corner to Sarah English. Thinks about a three. Now gives it back to Brines on the wing. Kaylin Arlington. Straightaway three is no good off the left side of the backboard. Viss grabs the rebound, and she is fouled by Sarah English. It'll be her first. Up and down start. 8:14 to go. First quarter. It's 5-0 Hope College. Jada Gardner will start this possession. I mentioned her ability. She scores just under 10 a game. Also about 2.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. She enters into Raven Jemison on the baseline. Driving baseline at Arlington. Flips it up, reverse layup with the left hand. Loose ball for the offensive rebound. Flop forward, comes away with Jackie Brines. Brines running away. Nobody near her. Brines going to be able to go coast to coast. Lays it up, blows the layup, no good. Viss grabs the defensive rebound. Tries to throw it up in front to Jemison, and now it's off her foot loose. Brines in some trouble. Double teamed in the corner, trying to get it over midcourt. And the shot clock reset, and which is going to cause a stoppage, which will probably be a break for Kalamazoo because Brines was trapped just in front of midcourt. 27 on the clock now, and the Hornets will get a fresh inbound. Weesaw will inbound to Hogan. Hogan's got it, working on Gardner. Tries to fling it over to Arlington on the wing. It's knocked out of bounds by Jemison, and the Hornets will keep it. 24 on the shot clock. Weesaw will inbound again. Goes into Hogan straight away. Works off a screen from Arlington's. Jump stop into Arlington on a roll. Shot knocked out of bounds. Blocked by Keegan Kaiser. Hornets will keep it on the baseline. 19 on the shot clock. English will inbound. It's a box set for Kalamazoo. Hogan comes off a screen from Arlington. Now gets another one. Stops at the elbow. Tries to enter into Arlington. Gets it to her. And then it's stripped away by Kaiser. Dutchman pushing the other way. Running ahead is Jemison, and she will knock it out of bounds. Kalamazoo will get it back. 7:25 on the clock. Hornets have it. English will inbound to Hogan. No pressure here from the Dutch. Hogan will start this possession with the basketball for Kalamazoo. Nearly double dribbled, and it kept Gardner from getting a steal. Brines has it in the slot. Screen's working away from the ball. Now English straight away. English gives to Hogan on the wing. Hogan guarded by Garner. Flips it inside to Brines, cutting, kicks it out. Arlington couldn't handle the pass, 10 to shoot. Tried to find Weesaw, nearly a turnover. English has to go back to near midcourt to get it. She's got 5 to shoot. English, with time running down, is going to have to try a three. Straight away blocked by Jemison. It'll be a shot clock violation for Kalamazoo, and Hope will get it back. 6:54 on the clock, still 5-0 Hope College. The 6th-ranked Dutch have not lost a game since November 21st against Wisconsin Lutheran. Here's Jada Gardner with it in the slot, gives it over to Sydney Viss. Viss enters into Jemison at the elbow. Jemison working on Arlington, loses it, it's turnover. English comes away with a steal. Hornets back the other way, still looking for their first bucket. Hogan drives at Gardner, goes up with the right hand on the left side, no good. Fight for the rebound comes away to Carl Bloom, gives to Gardner. Dutch running the other way. Gardner going to go coast to coast into the paint, gets a foul, can't finish. If it's on English, it's her second. It is. She has 2. She will have to exit this game. And some subs for both teams. Kalamazoo will bring in the freshman Taylor Dinda out of Lake Orion, Michigan, and Hope will make an entire line change with the exception of Gardner, who's shooting 2. Gardner has 2 free throws coming, a 73% free throw shooter. We'll bring you the Hope substitutions in one moment. Gardner's first free throw is away, and it is good. That makes it 6-0 Hope. Some of the subs for the Dutch include number 4, Lauren Leach, a sophomore out of Angola, Indiana. Also a junior center, Courtney Lee, number 44, out of Fishers, Indiana. Second free throw from Gardner is away, and it is good. And she will exit this game. Coming in for her, Taryn Maynard, a 5'6" freshman from Grand Rapids, Michigan. The remaining Hope subs, Olivia Bellows, a junior out of Lake City, Michigan. And the final one is Chloe Brunsberg, a freshman out of Chaska, Minnesota. Here's Taylor Dinda in the slot. Dinda trying to work on Bellows, gives up to Brines. Brines trying to drive, gets all the way to the lane, flips up left hand, no good. Rebound to Lee. Dutch pushing in again. Here's Bellows in transition right at Kaylin Arlington. We have a foul called, a block. It is 7-0 Hope with 6:04 in the first quarter. And 2 more free throws coming for Hope College. It's the first one on Kaylin Arlington. So Olivia Bellows will go to the line to shoot 2. Bellows, a junior, scores at 11 points a game, 4th in the conference in 3-point shooting, a 42% shooter from beyond the arc. She's a 77.5% free throw shooter. First free throw is away, and it is in, out, and back in. So that makes it 8-0 Hope College, 6:04 first quarter. Bellows ready to attempt the second free throw. It's away. It is good. That'll make it 9-0 Hope College to start this game about 4 minutes in. Hogan controlling for the Hornets. Being defended closely by Maynard. Brines now trapped in the corner. Managed to get to Weesaw really close to the baseline. Then tried to flip it to Hogan. It was knocked out of bounds by Leach. Kalamazoo will keep it 16 on the clock. Dinda will inbound on the baseline. Hornets go with a line set across. It comes into Hogan at the elbow, gives to Brines the opposite elbow. Brines trying to drive, stops mid-range, looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes to Hogan on the wing, she'll drive baseline, spins back to the middle, kicks out to Brines, who tries a quick 3, no good off the front iron. Handling the rebound for Hope is Bellows. Here's Maynard the other way. Maynard will drive off a screen from Lee, kicks it out into the corner. Here comes a 3 away and no good for Brunsberg. She'll get the offensive rebound, however, and then tries to pass it out. It's tipped and stolen by the Hornets. Weesaw will slow down momentarily as she was bringing it up. Now Hogan trying to drive. Now looks to give it up. Picked it up on the wing. Has to throw it across the court to Brines, who pump fakes in the slot. They swing it around the perimeter to Dinda. Dinda shakes off Bellows, drives, goes up, draws contact, and a foul. She will go to the line to shoot 2, trying to get Kalamazoo on the board in this first quarter. It'll be the first one on Olivia Bellows. Dinda, the freshman, 56.5% from the line. First foul of the quarter on Hope College. Dinda's first free throw is away. It's no good, short. No subs out of this break. 5:04 first quarter, 9-0 Hope College. Dinda's second free throw is away. It is good. Kalamazoo's on the board. It is now Hope 9, Kalamazoo 1. A little bit of full court pressure from the Hornets now as Maynard will bring it up. Maynard gives it to Leach. Leach moves it. Bellows driving. Stops in the lane. Pump fakes on Hogan. Pump fakes again. In the lane, and then it's going to be 3 seconds. She stayed in the lane too long. Another turnover. Already 6 turnovers by the Dutch. They only turn it over 15 times a game, and they are well on their way to that season average. In the conference, they are ranked 3rd in turnovers. Hornets have caused some chaos early, but they haven't capitalized. Hogan in the slot, gives it to Weesaw in the corner. Weesaw over to Dinda, top of the key. Dinda trying to back her way down, kicks out Hogan. Hogan driving into the middle of the lane, has it stripped away, but first a jump ball. We'll keep it with Kalamazoo. Brunsberg nearly stripped away another turnover. Instead, it's Kalamazoo ball on the baseline. Arlington will inbound, goes to Weesaw at the elbow. To Dinda. Dinda under 10 to shoot. Brines with it with 8 to shoot. Brines top of the key. Trying to drive on Brunsberg. Nearly loses it. Brines with 3 to shoot. Dinda in the corner. Has to hoist it. Didn't do it in time. A shot clock violation will lead to a turnover. It's the third one today for Kalamazoo. And Hope will get it back. Leading 9-1 with 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Maynard will bring it the other way once more for the Flying Dutch. She works off of a double stack screen. Maynard stepping back on Brines. Has to bring it back out of the paint. Now gives it on the wing to Leach. Leach guarded by Weesaw. Leach trying to drive to the middle. They manage to get a screen out to Bellows. An open corner three, no good. Rebound is going to come away to Hogan and Brunsberg, who were tied up. And Brunsberg was out of bounds, which means Kalamazoo will get it back. So now Ruby Hogan bringing it the other way, getting the play call from their first-year head coach, Ryan Clark. Hogan hands it off to Brines in the slot. Brines now to Weesaw on the wing. Brines runs off a screen from Arlington. Now Weesaw trying to drive. Hits Hogan on a back cut. Reverse layup, no good. And the rebound to Brunsberg. Dutch the other way. Here's Maynard. Maynard crossing over into the lane. Steps back, now gives it up. Leach open. Then found Lee. Lee on the block. Spins back to her right. Flips it up with the right hand. No good. Brines there for the rebound. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. 9-1 Dutch still. Here's Brines. Gives to Arlington on the wing. Now to Hogan. Kalamazoo still looking for their first field goal. Almost 7 minutes into this game. Weesaw on the wing. Guarded by Leach. Drives to the baseline. Gets towards the rim. No good. Gets the offensive rebound. Back up and scores. Kalamazoo with their first field goal of the game. 3:10 to go. That makes it Hope 9, Kalamazoo 3. Maynard quickly the other way. Crosses over in the mid-range. Now gives it up to Leach. Leach driving on Weesaw. Leach backing into the paint. Kicks it out. A three for Maynard on the way. No good. Dinda fighting for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Brunsberg. Kalamazoo will get it. Some more subs for both teams. Kalamazoo does one, and Hope again doing a full line change. Josie Cook for Kalamazoo in, the sophomore forward out of Muskegon, Michigan. For Hope, it's all the original starters, I believe. Gardner's back in, Jemison's back in, Viss is back in, Kaiser's back in, and Carl Bloom is back in. Hogan handling on Gardner, crossing over in the slot, trying to find some sort of breathing room. Gardner all over. Now she gives it up to Dinda. Dinda in the slot, trying to go off a Cook screen. Somehow flipped it down low. Cook's got it. Tried to give it back to Weesaw. Knocked out of bounds by Gardner. 11 to shoot. Hornets keep it. .238 to go in the first quarter. It is Hope 9, Kalamazoo 3. Hogan running off a screen. Gets it from Dinda, and we have an offensive foul called. It's going to go on, I believe, Weesaw away from the play. It's her first. It's the fourth team one against Kalamazoo, so the Dutch will be shooting free throws in the remaining 2:36 of the first quarter. Inbound to Kaiser. She will bring this one up as opposed to Garner. Usually that means there's some sort of play being run for Garner. Weesaw steps in front of a pass to Viss for the steal. Weesaw running the other way, defended Kaiser, knocked it out of bounds. And fortunate that the Hornets keep it. Looks like Weesaw was going to have a coast-to-coast layup, and Keegan Kaiser came to knock that out of bounds. Taylor Dinda will inbound a box set for the Hornets. Hogan runs off the screen, gets it. Gonna drive baseline on Garner. Try to dump it down to Cook, stolen away by Kaiser. Kaiser pushing for the Dutch. Here's Carlblum, will jump stop. Nearly stolen. The pass was Hogan. Garner gets it. Now a three for Kaiser, away and good. Second three of the game for the Dutch makes it Dutch 12, Hornets 3. With 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hogan spinning around, guarded tightly by Garner. Here's Weesaw on the wing. Tries to go inside to Cook on the cut and just couldn't hold on to it. And Kalamazoo will make another sub. In for the first time is Brittany Miller, the sophomore out of Lombard, Illinois. Kaiser gets the inbound pass despite some light full court pressure from Hogan. Kaiser brings it up, gets a screen from Jemison, jump stops at the mid-range, kicks it out to Viss. Viss driving on Miller. Viss gets all the way to the rim, goes up, no good. Jemison the offensive rebound, put back with the left hand, rattles around and drops. And the Dutch get a double-digit lead early in this game. Minute and a half to go, it's 14-3. Hogan to Miller on the wing. Miller, couple of dribbles, now gives it Taylor Dinda. Thought about a three, now driving all the way to the rim. Threw it up and drew a foul. I believe this is going to go on Raven Jemison of Hope. It is. It'll be her first for the 6'2 senior center. As Kalamazoo will make another sub in for the first time. Hannah Witkoff, the freshman out of Denver, Colorado. Dinda back to the line and shoot two more. She split her first pair, 56.5% on the year, as we mentioned earlier. Dinda at the line for 2 free throws. First one is away, no good, back iron. She will have one more. 1:21 to go first quarter. It is Hope 14, Kalamazoo 3. Second one is away, it is good. That'll make it Hope 14, Kalamazoo 4. Dutch bring it across with Kaiser, playing the 1 on this series of substitutions for Brian Morehouse and the Dutch. Here's Jemison, top of the arc. Now Kaiser comes off a screen, tries another 3. That's too strong. Loose ball, offensive rebound, comes away to Gardner, the point guard. Gardner backing down, gives up to Kaiser. Kaiser drives, kicks out, open in the corner. Carl Bloom, her 3 away, and it's good. Another 3 for the Dutch, third of the first quarter, makes it Hope 17, Kalamazoo 4. Hope, one of the best three-point shooting teams out there. They are top in the conference in that category. Here's Miller in the slot, gives to Dinda. Dinda driving, gets into the paint, tried to give it up to Hogan, stolen away by Gardner. Gardner the other way, 4-on-3 run for Hope. They have numbers. They now slow it down momentarily, and Kaiser's going to get an open 3 away. No good, back iron. Fight for the rebound. Jemison bullies her way to get the rebound, and then Miller there to knock it out of bounds for Kalamazoo. Dutch will keep it. Hope is a 37% three-point shooting team, 42% from the field. One of the best offenses you will find. First in the league in points per game, first in offensive efficiency, first in field goal percentage, first in three-point, first in free throw. They score at incredibly high clips and have put up 100 on the Hornets already once this year. Garner inbounds to Kaiser. Kaiser driving on Witkoff, leaves it to Jemison. Jemison puts one dribble, drives, and is fouled on the way up, so she will go to the line to shoot 2. This foul is going on Dinda. It's her first, team's 5th, so now Hope officially in the bonus. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Raven Jemison, a 64% free throw shooter. Takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball, shot away, and it is misses everything. An air ball for Jemison. Jemison gets the ball back, ready for her second free throw attempt. It's away, and this one falls. That makes it Hope 18, Kalamazoo 4. And we have a Hope substitution, just one this time. It's number 15, Grayson Guy, freshman from Petoskey, Michigan. Hogan gets it. She's played this entire quarter. Rarely comes out of the game, being pressured tightly by Garner. And Garner is going to pick her pocket. Garner the other way, gets by Hogan, goes all the way to the rim, gets her a jump, goes up, draws the contact, but no good. Rebound was there for Carl Bloom. Ball is still loose, then finally a foul called as Grayson Guy got the offensive rebound, put it back up with 6.6 to go in the first quarter. It'll be the second one on Dinda. And Guy will go to the line. A freshman scoring just 1.5 a game. Is a 61.5% free throw shooter. She's out of Petoskey, Michigan, Petoskey High School. First free throw is away. It is good. Dutch in the first quarter shooting 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Coach Clark told us early in the game he'd like to see his team get to the line, get 20 to 25 free throw attempts tonight. Second free throw from Guy is away. It's no good. Offensive rebound for Hope. It's Carl Bloom. To 4 seconds left. Here's Kaiser. Tried to dump it down to Guy. Got it up at the buzzer. It's good. And Hope will take a 21-4 lead into the second quarter here at Kalamazoo. They come in and they are dominating early. First quarter comes to a conclusion. It's Hope 21, Kalamazoo 4. Let's go around the MIAA at the end of the first quarter, check out some scores and some matchups tonight. In women's basketball action, just starting the fourth quarter, St. Mary's with a lead over Olivet, 47-46 on the road. St. Mary's was defeated by Kalamazoo on here at Tisch Levels Court at Saturday. Over in Adrian, the Bulldogs hosting Trine.
As we start the second quarter, it will be Hope basketball.
Bring you that update as soon as we can get it. Albion hosting Calvin, and that game tips off at 7:30. Plenty going around in men's basketball action, too. Bring you those updates shortly. Meanwhile, Hope basketball to start the second quarter. They go back to their bench unit as Taryn Maynard will bring it up, gives it to Olivia Bellows. Bellows to Grayson Guy. Guy gives it back to Maynard. Maynard defended by Ruby Hogan. Maynard pulls up at the mid-range jump shot, good. And that makes it Hope 23, Kalamazoo 4. Continued dominance by the number 6 team in America. Ruby Hogan will bring this up. Goes to Sarah English, who's back into the game, along with Kaylin Arlington. English goes back to Hogan, now back to English. Here comes a three, no good. Offensive rebound to Weesaw. And then it is ripped away momentarily by Maynard. And then Weesaw got it back. They both held it. It's a jump ball. 18 on the shot clock for Kalamazoo. English and Arlington both back into the game, along with Weesaw and Brines. Hope also brought Leach back in, as well as Brunsburg. Hogan gets it off the inbound. Steps back, dumps it down underneath to Arlington. Arlington up and scores on the block. A tough bucket for Kaylin Arlington. Dutch quickly raced up the floor. Bellows thought about a three, now gave it up. Now Maynard. It's 23-6 in favor of Hope. Brunsburg behind the back, gives it up to Leach. Leach moves it to Bellows. Bellows guarded by Brines. Bellows crosses over into the lane, spins, fades away. A tough shot, comes up well short. And then a fight for the rebound is going to result in another jump ball. And Hope will get this one, 12 to shoot. Hope will make a singular sub. Courtney Lee back into the game. Takes out Grayson Guy. Dutch will have it underneath. Some men's basketball matchups tonight. Hope College hosting Adrian in Holland. That game going to get underway at about 7:30. Calvin hosting Olivet, also going to start at 7:30. Brunsburg gets the inbound pass from Maynard. Back to Maynard in the corner, defended by Brines. Driving towards the middle of the floor, over to Brunsburg. Swings it Leach. Leach in the slot, driving on Hogan. Three to shoot, kicks out. Bellows, open three in the corner, no good. Fight for the rebound. Tipped by English, she will come away with it. Hornets get a stop at the 8:45 mark of the second quarter. Hogan crossing over, going to try and drive all the way up top on Maynard. Gives out to Brines. Brines off a screen. Tried to go inside to Hogan. It's stolen away by the much taller 5'11" Chloe Brunsburg. Brines then hits the deck after bumping into Brunsburg. Meanwhile, Maynard drives it into the lane. Jumps out, picks up her dribble, gives to Leach. Leach driving on Jordan Weesaw. Leans in, blocked by Weesaw. English has it. Driving the other way on Bellows. Stops. Tried to give it to Hogan, and it's stolen. Maynard the other way, going to go coast to coast. Nobody here near her, easy two. Makes it Hope 25, Kalamazoo 6. 8:10 to go second quarter. Hogan going to bring it up again. Turnovers continuing to show for Kalamazoo. They've got 10 of them already. Brines, tough defense by Maynard. Crosses over, gets all the way into the lane, goes up left hand, couldn't finish. And then a foul fighting for the rebound against the Dutch. It's going to, I believe, go on Lauren Leach. No, it's going to go on Courtney Lee. That'll be her first. It'll be the first foul of the second quarter rather, by either side. Dinda's going to come back in, take out Sarah English, who had 2 fouls. Dinda will inbound, gives it to Hogan at the elbow. Moves it to Brines out to the slot. They're trying to work something to get it to Dinda. An open three. She gets it in the corner, decides not to. Tries to work off a screen to Arlington, then throws it to the roll. Arlington turns, shoots, rolls around, no good. We saw the offensive rebound, back up and in with the foul. She will get one more. 7:42 to go. One more free throw coming for Jordan Weesaw. That'll make it Hope 25, Kalamazoo 8.
That's her first, team second. The bucket is good. Jordan Weesaw on the line to complete the three-point play.
Weesaw is a 74% free throw shooter on the year. Free throw is away, rattles around and drops. That'll make it Hope 25, Kalamazoo 9. Maynard will bring it up again for the Dutch. Takes a dribble, gives to Lee. Lee now to Bellows on the dribble handoff. Lee crosses over just inside the perimeter. Now gives to Brunsburg, trying to drive. Pulls it back out. Leach with it, guarded by Dinda. Leach working off a Lee screen. Steps back, tries a mid-range jump shot. That came up short. Bryant's the defensive rebound. And then Bryant started to run a little too early before putting the ball on the ground, and it's a turnover. Inbound comes to Bellows. Bellows is going to look at Hogan, try a three. That's too strong. Brines flies the rebound. Now she's out pushing early. Brines running it herself. Dumps off to Weesaw. Into the lane. Up with the right hand. Scores. A bit of a run for the Hornets now. That'll make it Hope 25, Kalamazoo 11. Maynard pushes immediately, drives, and draws a foul. On the way up, she will shoot two. It's the second one on Weesaw, so some foul trouble for the Hornets now as Weesaw and English each with two. Keegan Kaiser back in for the Dutch, and it looks like the rest of the starters are going to come in as well. Miller will come take out Weesaw for the Hornets, and almost a full line sub for the Dutch. They'll bring in Viss and Carl Bloom to join Kaiser. Garner awaits to come in after the free throws. It's Taryn Maynard at the line. First free throw away, bounces around, no good. Maynard, a rare miss. That's an 85% free throw shooter at the line. The freshman from Grand Rapids scores about 7 a game. Second free throw away, it is good. That makes it Hope 26, Kalamazoo 11. Jada Gardner back in for the Dutch. Hogan quickly races it up past midcourt. Then picks her dribble up in a tough spot, gives it to Dinda. Dinda pushed back by the pressure of Kaiser, now leaves to Brines. Brines drives, gets through the lane, somehow flips it up, just couldn't finish. Here come the Dutch the other way. Here's Kaiser. Lee hit the deck. It is slow to get up, and then we will have a stoppage in play because of it. It looked like she tripped and fell right at the top of the free throw line. As Hope's going to make a sub, Lee's going to come out of the game. Looks like she's okay. As Raven Jemison is going to come back in for her. It'll be Dutch ball. 23 on the shot clock, 6:42 to go, second quarter. Garner will inbound, gives to Kaiser. Kaiser handling against Dinda. They're setting up two screens. Now they just give it to Gardner. Carl Bloom driving through a screen from Jemison. Got all the way to the rim and drew the foul. And she will go to the line for two more as Arlington picks up her second foul with 6:29 to go in the second quarter. English will return with the two fouls, and Josie Cook back in for Arlington. Carson Carlbloom will now shoot two. Carlbloom, an 89% free throw shooter, one of the best in this league. First one was away, it comes up short. So Carlbloom gets the ball, gets ready to attempt her second free throw. It's away, it's good. That makes it Hope 27, Kalamazoo 11. And Hope is going to take a timeout following the free throw. So we are at the 6:29 mark here in the second quarter. The Hope Flying Dutch leading the Kalamazoo College Hornets 27-11. Out of the timeout, it's Kalamazoo basketball. Taylor Dinda will inbound, gives it to Ruby Hogan. Back to Dinda as she begins to move it up, gives to Brines. Brines nearly dribbled into some trouble, and then it ended up being just stopped by Viss. Hope into a 2-3 zone look now. Dinda with it on the wing, gives back to Hogan. Hogan trying to drive on Kaiser, leaves it for Brines. Brines will try a three straight away, no good. Viss there for the offensive rebound, or for the defensive rebound rather. Now Kaiser pushing ahead to Carlbloom. Carlbloom inside to Jemison on the block. Jemison going to drive right at Cook, stops underneath the rim, goes up with the left hand, rattles in and out. Offensive rebound, or rather defensive rebound, fought for by Cook. Jemison came to get some hands on it. It'll be a jump ball, and the Hornets will get it. About to get underway in Alma, a big-time game for the Kalamazoo College men's basketball team as they travel to the Scots, and it will be a huge MIAA men's basketball matchup. Sarah English has it in the corner, dribbles out of it. Still in the zone look for Hope. Cook kicks out to Brines. Brines driving, has it swiped away by Gardner, but she gets it back. Now Taylor Dinda open in the corner for three, no good. Dutch the other way quickly again. Gardner slows down in the mid-range, hands off to Kaiser. Kaiser all the way to the rim, draws the contact, couldn't finish. Foul's going to go on Brines.
Fouls on Jackie Brines. That's her
First one on Brines.
Keegan Kaiser will go to the strike to shoot two.
Keegan Kaiser, 64% free throw shooter, will go to the line for the first time tonight. 12 free throws already attempted by the Dutch. They will have 13 and 14 here. First free throw for Kaiser, away and good. That'll make it Hope 28, Kalamazoo 11. Second free throw for Kaiser, away, also good. That makes it Hope 29, Kalamazoo 11. 5:25 to go, second quarter. Hope with a little bit of full court pressure. Now Hogan gets it across midcourt. Slows it down a little bit. Hope still in the zone look. English on the wing to Dinda. Dinda tries to split the zone. Hop skips through and floats it in for two, which makes it now 29-13. Dutch still leading. Here's Kaiser quickly up the floor. Kaiser crosses over on English. Jump stop. Help comes from Cook. Kicks out Viss. A big pump fake. Steps back. Gives it to Garner. Garner enters into Jemison. Jemison with an elbow towards Cook. Gets it up with the right hand and scores. Raven Jemison gets two more. She's now got 7 points tonight. Dinda brings it across for the Hornets. Hogan's got it on the wing. Still the zone look for Hope. English on the wing. It's 31-13 in favor of the Dutch. Cook gets it in the lane, steps by Jemison and scores. That makes it 31-15. Dutch race it up again. Viss catches. Viss steps through, had Brines on the ground, goes up with the right and scores. And a quick timeout by Ryan Clark and Kalamazoo as we got a little bit of up-tempo run and gun going here. 4:18 to go in the second quarter. Hope leading Kalamazoo 33-15. As we come out of the timeout, there's 4:18 showing on the clock. Hope College leading Kalamazoo 33-15. Hornets will have the basketball. On the court for Kalamazoo, Dinda, Hogan, Brines, we saw in English. A little bit of a smaller lineup. For Hope, it's Garner, Viss, Carl Bloom, Kaiser, and Grayson Guy back in. Hogan brings it over the timeline for Kalamazoo. Dinda's got it on the wing, thinks about a three. Now going to drive on Guy. Gets into the paint, floats it again, rattles around, no good. Ball tipped. Hogan's got the offensive rebound. Hogan turns, gives it to English. English a straightaway three. That's too strong, missed everything. We saw out of bounds trying to save it. Hope we'll get it back. So Hope's got it back. Grayson Guy bringing it across the timeline. Guy handling, goes off a screen from Carl Bloom. Now looking for somewhere to go, goes to Garner in the corner. Garner drives to the middle, stopped by Brines. Gardner out, back out to Carl Bloom. Enters inside, Guy, got it, turns around, blocked away by Weesaw. Brines with a strong defensive rebound. Bringing it the other way, racing up the floor. Maybe some numbers for Kalamazoo. They go to English in the corner. English drives, gets into the paint, flips it up right hand and scores. Sarah English gets her first 2 of the night. 3:27 to go. It's 33-17 Hope. Kaiser hands it off to Carlblum. Carlblum immediately tries a 3. That's too strong. Rebound to Dinda, and Brines fighting for it. Brines has it. Brines up ahead to Hogan. Hogan crosses over, leaves it. Dinda, transition, 3s right away. No good. Rebound comes to Garner for Hope. Kalamazoo still yet to hit a 3 in this game. They are 0 of 8. Garner working just outside the paint. Gives it up to Carlblum. Carlblum top of the key, driving on Hogan. Crosses over back into the paint. Stops, kicks it out to Gardner. Gardner on the wing. On Brines. Stops again. 13 to shoot. Passes stolen away by Dinda. Trying to fight for it, couldn't get it. Carlblum managed to get it. 7 to shoot. They turn it right back over to Brines. Brines with a potential 2-on-1. Brines spinning through the lane. Left hand, no good. Viss comes down with a defensive rebound. Dutch racing it up the floor. Kaiser leaves to Guy, and Guy is fouled by Dinda. That's the 3rd on Taylor Dinda with 2:28 in the second quarter. Racing Guy is going back to the free throw line. She split her first pair, 61.5% at the line this year. Hope will go with the full line change again with the exception of Guy, who stands at the free throw line. They bring Leach, Brunsberg, Bellows, and Maynard back in. Guy gets the ball for the first free throw. It's away. It is good. That'll make it Hope 34, Kalamazoo 17. We played on even terms the second quarter, each team scoring 13 points apiece. Hope outscored Kalamazoo 21-4 in the first quarter. Second free throw away, and it's good. And Courtney Lee will take out Guy. Hogan brings it up, gives it to Brines in the slot. Brines to Hannah Witkoff, who just came back in for Dinda. Witkoff back to Hogan. Hogan crossing over, looking for some space on Maynard. Goes to Brines, swing around Witkoff. Witkoff driving in the lane, gives it up to English. English stops, tries a high arcing mid-range jumper, bounces off back rim, hits the top of the basket on the suspended cable. It's out of bounds. As in for the first time today for Hope, it's Hannah Kearns, the junior out of DeWitt, Michigan. 35-17 Dutch, 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Maynard brings it up, gives to Lee. Lee out to Kearns. Kearns driving right by Wickoff, gets all the way to the rim and scores her first 2 of the game. Hannah Kearns only scores about 2 a game. She gets 2 right there. That makes it 37-17 in favor of the Dutch. Weesaw's got it on the wing. Looking to drive, kicks out English. Thought about a 3 in the corner and doesn't pull it. Back to Weesaw. They swing it around to Hogan. Hogan top of the key. Hogan spins on Maynard. In some trouble. Kick out English. 3 on the wing. No good again. This ball will roll out of bounds. Hope will get it. Maynard brings it up the floor. Hands it to Bellows. Bellows defended by Brines. Bellows crossing over, trying to handle her way through the lane. Drives in, kicks it out to Kearns. Kearns driving on Wickoff. Shot no good with the left hand. Brines gets the rebound. Slows it down with about 1:13 to go on the clock. Hogan looking for someone to go within the slot. It's Weesaw in the corner. Weesaw on Lee to English. English gives to Brines. Brines driving, kicks it out. Hogan, a 3 in the corner. That's good. First 3 of the night for Kalamazoo comes from Ruby Hogan. That makes it Hope 37, Kalamazoo 20. Maynard up the floor. Gives out to Brunsberg. Brunsberg drives, gets into the paint, stopped by Brines. Now Maynard another 3. That comes up short. Brines another rebound. Jackie Brines with 7 of them in the first half. Under a minute to go. Hogan's got it for Kalamazoo. Clock's all the way down to 30 seconds. 37-20. Wickoff with it in the slot. Goes to English. English tried to hit Hogan on a back cut. Turns it over. Lee in some trouble from Hogan. Manages to get it to Maynard. Shot clock is turned off. 15 seconds to go. Maynard's got it. Gives to Bellows. Bellows working around the screen. Going to drive all the way. Scoops the layup up and good. With about 10 seconds left. Makes it 39-20 Hope. Hogan with 4. Hogan racing across midcourt. Clock ticking down. Hogan's got to get one up, floats it up around the rim, no good. And that will take us to halftime. Hope with a firm, controlled lead. After one half, they lead at 39-20. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Number 6, Hope, 12 of 34 from the field, 3 of 12 from deep, 12 of 16 at the free throw line. Kalamazoo at 8 of 32 from the field, 1 of 10 from deep, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 12 Hornet turnovers have led to 11 Dutch points. 8 Hope turnovers had led to just 1 Kalamazoo point. Hope leading the total rebounding category 25-19, including 10-6 in the offensive rebound category. In the individual numbers, Raven Jemison leading Hope College with 7 points. Keegan Kaiser, Grayson Guy, Taryn Maynard, and Sydney Viss each with 5 in the rebounding category. Sydney Viss with 5. Carson Carlbloom with 4 in assists. Jada Gardner and Kaiser each with 2 apiece. No foul trouble for the Dutch. No one with more than 1 foul for Kalamazoo. Jordan Weesaw leading them with 7 points. Taylor Dinda adding 4. Jackie Bryans leading them with 7 rebounds. Weesaw adding 4. And Bryans with 2 assists as well. Foul trouble for Kalamazoo. Dinda's got 3. Sarah English with 2. Weesaw with 2. And Kaylin Arlington with 2. We're going to take a break for halftime. Be back soon for the second half of this game. Your halftime score, Hope College 39, Kalamazoo College 20. So we get ready to start the second half here in Kalamazoo. Let's go around the MIAA men's basketball action in Alma, and a crucial matchup for the Kalamazoo College men's basketball team. They take a lead over Alma 23-22 with 9 minutes to go in the first half there. In women's basketball action, Olivet comes back to beat St. Mary's 76-73. Adrian and Trine and Albion and Calvin going head-to-head tonight, 39-20 in favor of Hope College here. Hope will have it start the second half. Their starters, Jada Gardner, Keegan Kaiser, Sydney Viss, Carson Carlbloom, and Raven Jemison. Gardner's got it on the slot. Off a screen from Jemison, drives straight to the rim, draws the foul immediately. It's going to go on Jackie Bryans of Kalamazoo. Gardner will shoot two. Second half starters for Kalamazoo, Ruby Hogan, Jackie Bryans, Kaylin Arlington, Jordan Weesaw, and Sarah English. Jada Gardner will go to the line to shoot two. Gardner's a 73% free throw shooter on the year. 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Those are her 2 points. First free throw is away. It is, rattles out, no good. Gardner will have one more free throw coming. Second free throw is away, and it is also no good. Sydney Viss, the offensive rebound, goes back up, can't finish. Bryans, the defensive rebound. Jackie Bryans bringing it the other way for Kalamazoo. Stops in the slot, crosses over, now is top of the key. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Going to try driving on Kaiser. Gives it to Hogan in the corner. Hogan gives it to Kaylin Arlington on the wing, over to English. English up to Hogan. Hogan thought about a three, now trying to drive. Kicks it out. Bryans in the corner, driving on Gardner. Stops in the mid-range, gives it to Arlington. Arlington tries a three. She got it! That'll make it 39-23. First basket of the second half to Kalamazoo. Here's Raven Jemison at the top of the key. Out to Kaiser, fakes a three, drives, kicks out to Gardner. Gardner on Bryans. Gardner drives, stops at the elbow, throws it over to Kaiser. Kaiser, clock running down. Kaiser kicks out Gardner. Gardner will try a three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jemison, the offensive rebound. Tries stepping through, up right hand, scores. Raven Jemison with her first two of the second half. She leads all scorers with 9 points. That makes it Hope 41, Kalamazoo 23. Hogan calling out the offense, runs off a screen from Arlington. Arlington the flare, gets it back, guarded by Jemison. Tries to hand the ball to Bryans, it was tipped. Bryans still gets it back. Bryans crosses over, gets in the lane on Viss. Kicks it out, Hogan. Hogan driving, one more. English tries to drive, under 10 to shoot. English ducks into the lane, fades away with the right and scores. Sarah English with 4 points. A quick timeout from Hope. Kalamazoo with a little early momentum as they try and dig their way back in against the number 6 team in the country. 8:23 to go in the third quarter. It is Hope 41, Kalamazoo 25. Hope College basketball out of the timeout. Keegan Kaiser gets it, bringing it up the floor. Kaiser with Sarah English, giving a little bit of light full court pressure. Gardner drives, defended by Hogan. Gardner pulls it out, gives it to Carlbloom, back to Gardner. Gardner in the slot, crosses over, driving to her left, steps through the lane, flips it up, no good. Rebound to offensively Hope. Kaiser gives to Viss, wide open, misses the layup right underneath. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a held ball between Arlington and Viss. That's going to give it to Kalamazoo. Hogan gets the inbound pass from Arlington. She'll bring it across the timeline. Gives it to Weesaw. Weesaw with it in the slot. Over to Bryans. Bryans faces up, drives on Viss. Bryans through the lane, and a foul call, a block called on Kaiser, and Jackie Bryans will go to the line to shoot two. Keegan Kaiser picks up her first one of the quarter against the Dutch. Jackie Bryans will go to the line to shoot two. She's a 74% free throw shooter. These are the two top teams in the conference in free throw shooting. Hope 1, Kalamazoo 2nd. Bryans' first free throw is away, and it is good. That makes it Hope 41, Kalamazoo 26. Second free throw from Bryans is away and good. That makes it Hope 41, Kalamazoo 27. 6-2 Kalamazoo in the third quarter. Kaiser brings it up, stopped by English. Directing traffic now at the volleyball line. Gives to Viss on the wing. Viss driving, stops, gives it to Kaiser. Kaiser in the corner to Carblum, trying to drive on Hogan. Carblum drives all the way, couldn't get it to go. Hornets pushing the other way. Weesaw up ahead of everybody. Weesaw going to go up with Viss, draws a foul, couldn't finish. But Viss is going to pick it up, and Weesaw is going to go to the line for two. Sydney Viss picks up her first. It's the second one of the quarter on Hope, and Hope is going to make a full line change again. In comes Lauren Leach, Olivia Bellows, Courtney Lee, Taryn Maynard, and Chloe Brunsberg. Weesaw back to the line. She is 1 for 1 there tonight. First one from Weesaw away, rattles around, no good. First miss at the free throw line tonight for Weesaw. She will have one more. Weesaw takes a couple of dribbles. Free throw is away. It is good. That makes it Hope 41, Kalamazoo 28. Hornets trying to scratch and claw back into this game against the number 6 team in the country. Maynard gives it to Lee. Lee off a screen to Brunsberg. Brunsberg stops in the circle, gives to Leach. Leach driving on Weesaw. Leach trying to step through. Bellows open for three. That's good. Olivia Bellows with the answer for Hope. She's got 7 points, her first three of the night. Was 0 for 3 before that one. That makes it 44 Hope, 28 Kalamazoo. Bryans has it on the wing. Trying to drive by Brunsberg. Bryans gives it Arlington. Arlington to Hogan. Hogan looking for some room to drive. Hogan kicks it out. English gets an open three. No good. Too strong for English. English gets the offensive rebound. Trying to drive on Bellows. Hits Weesaw on a cut. Steps through the lane. Just couldn't finish. Maynard brings it the other way for the Dutch. Gives it out of the lane. They swing it around to Bellows. Bellows on the left wing. Driving into the paint. Flips it up right hand. Draws contact. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. It's on English. It's her third. Second one of the quarter on Kalamazoo. Bellows going back to the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight. 77% in the air. First free throw away and good. Bellows will have one more free throw. Spins it. Now takes it. It's away. It is good. Bellows 2 of 2, 4 of 4 from the line tonight. Taylor Dinda will enter for the first time in the second half for Kalamazoo. It is Hope 46, Kalamazoo 28. After Kalamazoo got within 13, Hope responds with the next 5. Hogan tried to go to Weesaw on a back cut, threw it out of bounds as Weesaw was cutting as Hogan threw the pass. It's a turnover. 13th of the night for Kalamazoo. And the Dutch have it. Maynard across the timeline. Gives it to Leach. Leach working around the screen from Lee. Leach at the block, trying to find somewhere to go with that for picking up the dribble. In some trouble. Kicks it out to Bellows. Bellows now directing traffic. Halfway through the shot clock. Bellows drives on Dinda. Bellows up with the right, draws the foul. That's going to be the 4th on Taylor Dinda. Bryans will return for Dinda, who leaves with 4. Bellows back to the line where she is 4 for 4 tonight. First free throw for Bellows is away. It is good. 5 for 5 at the stripe now for Olivia Bellows. 5:48 to go in the third quarter. 47-28 Hope. Second free throw away. Good. That makes it Hope 48, Kalamazoo 28. Bryans has it, working on Maynard. Bryans gives it to Weesaw on the wing. Over to Hogan. Hogan drives baseline on Brunsberg, flips it up with the right, no good. Rebound to Brunsberg. Ryan Clark was begging for a foul, didn't get it. Maynard quickly the other way. Leaves it Brunsberg. In rhythm, transition three, no good. Bryans will go get another rebound. Bryans trying to find somewhere to go with it. We saw up ahead, couldn't finish. Maynard working around the free throw line, now pulls it out and tries to drive on English. Picks up the dribble, kicks out to Leach. Leach one more to Bellows. Bellows drives on Bryans, kicks it out to Maynard. Maynard drives. Tried to find Lee, stolen away by English. English tried to throw it ahead to Hogan, threw it off for back and out of bounds. (48-28), 5:54 to go, third quarter. Inbound to Maynard. Maynard off a screen from Lee. Maynard picks up the dribble, kicks out. Brunsberg in the corner, drives baseline on English, gets into the paint and scores. Coley Brunsberg gets two. That makes it Hope 50, Kalamazoo 28. Brunsberg scores about 6 a game. That's her first 2 tonight. Arlington open, another 3. Good, rattles home. That'll make it Hope 50, Kalamazoo 31. 4:20 to go in the third. Maynard to Bellows. Bellows thought about a 3. Driving on Hogan, kicks out. Maynard, pump fake, drives by Bryant. Stops for a mid-range jumper. It might have gotten tipped. It's no good. Arlington, the defensive rebound. We saw out ahead running. They can't get it to her. Hogan gives to English. English thought about a deep 3. Now trying to drive. Finds Weasel on a back cut. Ball's on the floor. Somehow flipped it up to Arlington. One more. Hogan wide open for 3. She got it! She got it! We have a stoppage. There are 2 Dutch on the ground. Bellows and Lee, both slow to get up. Bellows says she's okay. Lee says she's okay. The Hogan 3 makes it Hope 50, Kalamazoo 34. Brittany Miller will come take out English, as Raven Jemison will come back in for Hope, and in for the first time tonight is number 21, Brooklyn Roback. Roback, the junior out of Clarkston, Michigan. And the Dutch bring it the other way with Maynard. Maynard guarded by Bryans. We saw steps in front of a pass for the steal. Nobody near her the other way. She's got 2 more. That makes it Hope 50, Kalamazoo 36. A run for the Hornets to answer. An 8-0 run. Brunsberg trying to answer with a 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound Miller. Quickly up ahead to Weesaw. To Hogan on the cut. 2 more. A quick timeout by Kalamazoo on the defensive possession. It is Hope 50, Kalamazoo 38. Momentum with the Hornets in the building. 3:22 to go, third quarter. Hope 50, Kalamazoo 38. Hope ball out of the timeout, 3:22 to go, third quarter. A 10-0 Hornet run has cut this to 12, 50 to 38 here in the third. Dutch have it. They bring the starting unit back in. It's Carl Bloom, Garner, Viss returning, as well as Kaiser. Jemison stays in. Garner's got it. Garner gives it to Kaiser. Kaiser driving on Miller. Stops in the lane. Gets out to Garner. One more to Viss. Weesaw went for the steal. Viss drives, draws a foul. I believe it's going to go on Weesaw. That would be her third. It's the third one on Weesaw. Sydney Viss will go to the line to shoot 2. Another excellent free throw shooter, 77.5%. Hope's been pretty good at the line today, 16 of 22. 22 free throw shot. Viss's first one is away, rattles around, and drops after sitting on the rim for about 2 seconds. One more for Viss. It's away, it's good. That makes it Hope 52, Kalamazoo 38. Hogan spins, gives it up to Brines. Brines tried to drive right into Hogan. Still working on Gardner. Gives it up to Miller. Miller skips it cross court to Brines. Brines thought about a 3. Drives into the lane. Right hand up, no good. We saw the offensive rebound. Backup shot was tipped. Knocked back in. Jemison grabs the defensive rebound for the Dutch. Gardner racing it up again. Here's Kaiser. Stops at the wing. Hope will get into the half court. Carlblum trying to drive on Hogan. Kicks it out to Viss. Kaiser, baseline drive on Brines. Blows right by her and scores the easy 2. That'll make it Hope 54, Kalamazoo 38. Immediate 4 points for the Dutch after a 10-0 Kalamazoo run. This ball nearly thrown out of bounds and then stolen away. Kaiser going to give it to Viss. Nobody near her. She'll lay it up for an easy 2. Immediate 6-0 run for Hope after Kalamazoo closed the gap to 12, and now Sydney Viss with 9 points. Hogan on the wing, Gardner defending, gives to Miller, to Brines as Viss went for the steal. Here's Weesaw, tries to skip it across Hogan, thought about a 3, drives baseline, flips up with the right, no good. Hogan the offensive rebound, flips it up again, no good. Gardner the offensive rebound holds it, and now we have an injury stoppage. Kaiser got hit in the face. And Hope will make a sub as Bellows comes back in.
Checking in for Flying Dutch number 23, Olivia Bellows, and Sarah English returns for the Hornets.
English back in for Kalamazoo as well. We're ready to get play back underway. 1:43 to go in the third. Gardner's got it. It's Hope 56, Kalamazoo 38. Carlblum kicks it out. Viss, a 3 on the wing is good. Sydney Viss taking this game over when the Dutch need her, and now it makes it 59-38. A 9-0 run for the Dutch and a turnover. Jemison the steal gets to Gardner. Gardner up ahead running. Dutch have numbers. Gardner drives, had it blocked by Weesaw, got it back. Now Viss, she's going to try another 3. That one no good. Brines holds on to the rebound. 1:08 to go. Kalamazoo ahead. Brines directing some traffic. Stops. Now slows it down, gives to Weesaw. Jemison plays off. Weesaw fires a 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds nearly, but Gardner there to save it. Dutch have it, under a minute to go. Gardner back the other way. And a quick timeout called by Hope College with 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. Immediate answer for the Dutch. Kalamazoo brings it within 12. An immediate 9-0 run for Hope College. 49 seconds to go in the third. It's Hope 59, Kalamazoo 38. Hope's got it out of the timeout. Olivia Bellows will inbound. 49 seconds to go, 23 on the shot clock. Maynard is back in for the Dutch. She's got it. Gives it to Jemison, top of the key, under 20. Maynard Open in the wing, goes back down low to Viss. Viss up at Weesaw, shot was tipped. Viss got the offensive rebound, kicks it out Bellows. Extra one to Jemison. Jemison with under 10 to shoot. Trying to find somewhere to give it to, gives it to Viss. Viss off the screen, in some trouble. Gives to Carl Bloom to Maynard. Maynard gets a three, the end of the clock, bounces around, no good. Arlington the rebound and a foul gonna go on Jemison. It's just the third on the Dutch, so no free throws yet. Kalamazoo will have it out of bounds. 24 seconds to go, shot clock is off. Hogan's got it, guarded by Maynard closely. 15 seconds to go. Hogan still handling. They're looking for the last shot. Hogan spinning around. English running off a screen, knocked out of bounds by Bellows. Halftime score update in Alma in the Kalamazoo College men's game. It's Alma 39, Kalamazoo 36 at the break. Hornets have it. They await English getting ready. 9.7 to go in the third quarter. Tried to go to English, now Weesaw. Weesaw trying to drive on Carl Bloom. Steps in, Jemison there, provides hard defense, 5 seconds. Dutch can race it the other way. Maynard up quickly to Bellows. Layup at the buzzer, no good. And Hope with a big run, a 9-0 run after Kalamazoo cut it to 12, puts the lead back up at 21. We end the third quarter here in Kalamazoo. Number 6 Hope leading Kalamazoo 59-38. Hope basketball to start the fourth quarter. On the floor for them, they go Bellows, Maynard, Brunsberg, Lee, and Leach. For Kalamazoo, Brines, English, Arlington, Weesaw, Hogan. Maynard's handling it, directing traffic, getting the Dutch set up in their right play. Bellows running off a couple of screens. She gets on the wing, guarded by Hogan. Bellows crosses over, back towards the baseline, kicks out in the corner, Brunsberg. Brunsberg drives, swings it around. They move it around to Maynard. She's got on the wing, driving on Brines. Maynard stops, turns around, spins, blocked by Brines, and then she follows her immediately. Maynard picks up the foul. It's the first one on Taryn Maynard. The only member of the Flying Dutch with only more than one foul is Jemison, who's got 2. She's currently on the bench. Hogan brings it across for the Hornets, trailing by 21. Hogan spinning, gives to Brines. Brines driving all the way to the rim, left hand, no good. Gets the offensive rebound, back up, right hand, scores. Jackie Brines with 4 points. She's got 11 rebounds today, has been a workhorse. Now she's got 12 rebounds, actually. And a workhorse for the Hornets. Maynard defended by Brines. Looking for somewhere to go, that gets it back. Hogan steps in front, steals it away. The pass was going for Bellows. Now Hogan working the other way. Even numbers here. Hogan takes some contact, flips it up and down. First 4 of the quarter to Kalamazoo makes it Hope 59, Kalamazoo 42. Maynard drives by Brines, gets all the way to the rim, makes some contact, no good. Lee grabs the offensive rebound. Back up, fades away with the right, comes up short. Maynard grabs the offensive rebound, however, and then Weesaw fouls Brunsberg and the kick out.
Foul,
17 offensive rebounds for Hope tonight. Leach gets it in, drives, kicks it out to Maynard. Bellows going to get an open three out of it, buries it. Olivia Bellows another three. 14 points for Olivia Bellows. Hogan crosses over, drives on Maynard, hands it off to Brines. Brines crossing over, trying to drive on Maynard, has it stripped away. Ball's loose, Brines got it. Hogan gets open three, gives it up. English, a three in the wing, got it! English with the answer, makes it Hope 62, Kalamazoo 45 as we approach the 8-minute mark. Bellows then loses possession. Brines gets the steal, working one-on-one with Bellows, and Bellows there to strip it away. Brines threw it back into the hands of Maynard. Here come the Dutch the other way. Maynard slows it down, tries a mid-range jump shot, hits it. That makes it Hope 64, Kalamazoo 45. Quick pass up ahead to Brines. Brines has played the majority of the second half, crosses back over on Brunsberg, gets to the rim, couldn't finish. We saw the rebound, misses, gets another rebound, and she is fouled. Bellows picks up her second. Jada Gardner back in for Hope. Taylor Dinda back in for Kalamazoo. Remember, she's got 4 fouls. Brittany Miller awaits to come in after the Weesaw free throws. We saw 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Weesaw's first free throw is away, and it rattles around and drops. One more coming for Weesaw. Score 64-46 in favor of Hope. Second free throw away, bounces and drops. Miller will come back in, taking out Weesaw. (64-47). Hope still with a commanding lead. Maynard gives it up to Gardner. Gardner crosses over, trying to back down Hogan. Stops, kicks it out to Leach. Leach one more to Maynard. Maynard jabs, now goes to Brunsberg in the corner. Brunsberg drives, stops, kicks it out. Now Maynard driving, kicks out again. Leach gonna try a late clock three, no good. Ball's racing towards the out of bounds marker. Gardner with an impressive save. Arlington grabs it. Hogan trying to drive on Maynard in some traffic. Kicks it out to English. English in the corner, guarded by Maynard. Over to Dinda. Dinda, straightaway three, rattles in and out. Want to cut it to 14 instead of the Dutch bring it the other way. Maynard in transition, driving through, and she is fouled by Dinda, and that is her 5th. So Brines isn't going to get a quick break as she's going to have to come back into this game. Dinda will foul out of this game with 4 points. Subs for Hope, Jemison back in, Viss back in, Carl Bloom back in. Gardner gets the inbound pass, trying to work off a screen from Jemison. Into the lane, jump stop, short floater, bounces back iron and drops. That makes it Hope 66. Kalamazoo 47, 6:23 to go. English up ahead, nearly lost it, in some trouble. Fell to a knee as the ball got knocked away on the pass, and it's another turnover. Again, the Dutch race it up. Viss gives back to Carl Bloom. Here's a three. No good. Arlington there for the rebound. Hornets come back the other way. Brines driving on Viss. And then threw it off of Arlington's foot. A turnover. That's number 19 for the Hornets. Turnovers have been an issue for Kalamazoo all year. They are at 23 a game. They're at 19 tonight. Still 5:58 to go. Here's Jemison. Gives to Gardner on the wing. Working off a screen from Jemison. Trying to cross over on Brines. Jump stops in the lane. Kicks out to Carl Bloom. Carl Bloom driving on English. Trying to back her way down. Jump stops at the block. Throws it to Jemison. Jemison 10 to shoot. Steps through. Hard off the glass. No good. Loose ball. Gardner's got it. Gardner will pull up from the mid-range. That's no good. Jemison, another offensive rebound, and she is fouled. It's going to go on Kaylin Arlington. Third team foul for the Hornets of the court already. 5:28 to go. Viss gets the inbound, working off of Miller. Viss spinning around. Gardner all the way at the rim, scores with ease. That makes it Hope 68, Kalamazoo 47. Arlington, transition, thought about a three, gave it back to Hogan. Hogan guarded by Maynard to English on the wing. English defended by Garner. To Arlington, who was trying to hit Miller, but she cut as she threw it, and another turnover for Kalamazoo as some more subs come in for both teams. For Hope, it's Bellows and Grayson Guy coming back in. For the Hornets, it's Weesaw. Weesaw leads Kalamazoo with 12. Bellows leads Hope with 14. Dutch have it. Garner will bring it across the timeline. Being defended by Jackie Brines. Working around the screen from Guy. Garner stops in the lane, kicks out. Viss tries a three with a hand in her face, in and out. Guy, the offensive rebound, no good. Garner, another offensive rebound, and she scores. And Hope taking over on the rebounding side. They've got 20 offensive rebounds today, and they now lead at 70-47. Starting to flex a little bit over Kalamazoo. Arlington gives to English. English working off a screen, thought about a three, gave it back to Arlington, tries a long two. Back iron, no good. We saw another offensive rebound. Tried to hit Brines cutting. It's loose on the ground. Guy comes away with it. Here come the Dutch the other way. Garner leaves to Viss. Viss drives, gets to the rim and scores. And that'll make it Hope 72, Kalamazoo 47. An 8-0 run from the Dutch. Hogan spinning, lost it, another turnover. Other way, it's Carlblum. Gives it to Bellows a little too far ahead. Carlblum's going to get it back. Mid-range jump shot, good. And Kalamazoo is going to take a timeout as a massive run buries this game. Hope goes on a 10-0 run after Kalamazoo cut the lead to 17. 3:59 to go in this one. It is Hope 74, Kalamazoo 47. Hope makes some subs out of the timeout. 4 minutes to go in this one. They bring in Lynn Ray, sophomore out of Macomb, Michigan. They bring in Lily Miller, sophomore out of Norton Shores, Michigan. As Hogan brings it up tops the timeline, hits English on a back cut. English in some trouble, gives it up to Hogan. Hogan drives, splits through the lane. Tough floater goes up, and she draws a foul. Also in for Hope, it's Lauren Niemans, sophomore out of Sterling Heights, Michigan. And Brooklyn Roback, junior out of Clarkston. Hogan to the line for two. First free throw away and good. Ruby Hogan, a 75% free throw shooter. Also back in for Hope is Hannah Kearns, junior from DeWitt. Hogan hits the free throw to break the run. Second one away for Hogan. It is good. That makes it Hope 74, Kalamazoo 49. Ray brings it up, gives it to Roback. Roback driving on Brines, kicks it out. Now Ray driving, stops, nearly turned it over, but Kearns has it. Tough fadeaway shot, no good for Miller. Offensive rebound and scoring the other way was Lauren Niemans. Hogan quickly up again, stops, gives it to English. Josie Cook's back in for Kalamazoo, by the way. English trying to drive, in some trouble. Leaves it to Brines. Brines drives, stops, picks up the dribble. Loose again. Kicks it out. Hogan, that was nearly stolen. Hogan will jump up, try a mid-range jump shot. That's good. Ruby Hogan now with 14, leading Kalamazoo, tied for leading all scorers. Transition the other way are the Dutch. It's now 76-51. As Niemans has the pass stolen away by Weesaw. Weesaw with Kearns there, misses the layup. Weesaw misses the point-blank range layup. And Hope's got it the other way. 2:40 to go. Open three in the corner. Newman's is good. Neiman's hits a three. Comes right in and 5 immediate points for Lauren Neiman's. That makes it 79-51. Cook's got it. And she shuffled her feet. Kalamazoo will make a sub as Hannah Wyckoff will come take out English. English will likely exit this game for the final time, but 7 points despite just hitting 1 3. Rhea will bring it up. 2:19 to go, clock continuing to tick. Rhea drives on Brines, tries to dump it down. Got it out, Wyckoff defends there. They kick it out to Rhea. With it is Roback. Roback driving on Wyckoff. Tough shot, no good. A good defensive play by Hannah Wyckoff. Cook grabs the offensive rebound. They race ahead. Brines catches, leaves to Cook. Cook drives, draws some contact, will go to the line and shoot 2 with 1:55 to go. As we look at the upcoming schedule for the Hope College Flying Dutch, they got a big matchup on Saturday when they travel to Trine, the second place team in the MIAA. However, this win is going to clinch at least a share of the regular season MIAA championship for Hope. First free throw for Cook away, no good. For Kalamazoo, they will have one more home game. It's their last game, February 17th, a week from Saturday against Trine. Cook's second free throw is away, no good again. We stay at 79-51. Rhea driving, hits on the cut, and missing the layup is Miller. Brines grabs the rebound, continuing to be a workhorse on the boards today. Brines driving all the way through the lane, draws a foul for 2. The upcoming schedule for Kalamazoo, they will play at Calvin on Saturday, at Alma next Wednesday, and then they will finish the year senior day against Trine next Saturday. For Hope, they're at Trine on Saturday. They will host Adrian next Wednesday and then finish up the year at Alma next Saturday. Jackie Brines back to the line. First free throw away and good. Brines up to 5 points. She's got 12 rebounds. Second free throw is good as well.
Entering the game for the Hornets, number 23, Ella Boye.
As Kalamazoo will make a sub in for the first time, Ella Boye, sophomore out of Kalamazoo, in. She'll take out Brines. Had a really, really strong effort today. Kearns drives, left hand scores. That makes it Hope 81, Kalamazoo 53, 1:20 to go in this game. Boyer open on the corner. She'll try a three, comes up just short. Rebound comes away to Hope. It was Neiman's, and Reyes got it the other way. Rhea crossing over. Stops, gives it up to Kearns. Under a minute to go in this game. Tries to skip pass across. Caught by Roback. Roback drives on Wyckoff, and then she is fouled. It'll be the 4th team foul on Kalamazoo, so no free throws yet. First one on Wyckoff. Dutch will have it. They inbound. They give it to Roback. Roback, pump fake, drive on Wyckoff. Some tough contact. Roback hits the mid-range jumper. That makes it 83-53, 45 seconds to go. We saw on the back cut, splitting through, got it up, got the foul. Fouls on Lily Miller. She picks up her second. We saw we'll have 2. 4 or 5 at the line tonight, 12 points. First free throw away, it is good. We saw we'll have one more free throw, that's away, that's good. That makes it 83-55. Dacia Lopez will come in for the first time, the sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois. Likely the final possession of this game for the Dutch where they attempt to get a basket. Here comes a three. Banks it in for Roback. Fourth quarter, the Dutch have been hitting. That makes it 86-55. 30 seconds to go in this one. Hogan calling out the offensive set. Hogan to Cook. Cook thought about a three. Gives it to Lopez. Lopez driving. Steps through the lane. Floater way too strong. No good. Hope grabs the rebound, and they are likely going to dribble this game out. They will pick up a win. A convincing win. Kalamazoo fought hard, but in the end, not enough to take down the number 6 team in the country. Hope picks up a win, 86-55. Before we go into the final numbers, a score update from Alma. Kalamazoo and Alma tied about 3.5 minutes into the second half at 44. We'll look at the final numbers for today. Flying Dutch, 30 of 77 from the field, 8 of 25 from 3, 18 of 24 from the free throw line. Kalamazoo, 16 of 60 from the field, 5 of 18 from three-point range, and 14 of 19 from the free throw line. Kalamazoo with 23 turnovers, which led to 27 Hope points. 13 Dutch turnovers, which led to 5 Hornet points. Hope out-rebounding Kalamazoo convincingly, 49-39. That included 22 offensive rebounds. As we look at the individual numbers, Olivia Bellows and Sydney Viss with 14 points apiece. For the Dutch, that leads them. Jada Gardner put in 9 rebounds. Sydney Viss adding 7. Raven Jemison, Carson Carlbloom, each with 6. Keegan Kaiser had 3 assists. Gardner with 2, and Lena Rea with 2. On the Hornets side, Jordan Weesaw and Ruby Hogan led them each with 14 points. Jackie Brines led them with 12 rebounds. Weesaw adding 8. Jackie Brines also 3 assists. Weesaw and Hogan with 2 apiece. We're going to wrap this broadcast up. Let you know our next broadcast will be on Saturday when the Kalamazoo College men's basketball team will be right here at home for one of their final few home games of the year when they host Calvin. That's signing off for now from Tisch Levels Court inside the Anderson Athletic Center on the campus of Kalamazoo College. My name is Zach Metz. We thank you all for tuning in. Final score from tonight one more time. Hope College 86, Kalamazoo College 55. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.